मिलते रहें। दोस्तों ITR फाइलिंग असेसमेंट ईयर 26-27 से जुड़ा हुआ एक इम्पोर्टेंट अपडेट है कि अभी भी ITR फाइलिंग जो है इनेबल नहीं हुई है इनकम टैक्स के पोर्टल पे, ना ही ऑनलाइन यूटिलिटी उपलब्ध है ना ही ऑफलाइन, तो इसलिए आपको इंतज़ार करना होगा। दोस्तों हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि इस मंथ के एंड तक यानी कि मई एंड तक ही ITR 1 और ITR 2 फॉर्म इनेबल हो सकते हैं, क्योंकि जो फॉर्म है उसमें बड़े बदलाव हुए हैं जिसकी वजह से कि सरकार अभी तक यूटिलिटी नहीं रिलीज़ कर पाई है। तो इसके ऊपर मैंने डिटेल वीडियो भी बनाई है जो कि आप हमारे चैनल CS सतबीर सिंह पे देख सकते हैं। इसके अलावा दोस्तों एक और इम्पोर्टेंट अपडेट है TDS से रिलेटेड। अब क्योंकि नया इनकम टैक्स एक्ट लागू हो गया है तो नए इनकम टैक्स में जो सेक्शन कोड है TDS के वो चेंज हो गए हैं, चाहे वो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर का TDS है, चाहे प्रोफेशनल का, चाहे रेंट का, चाहे पार्टनरशिप में पार्टनर का, तो हर TDS सेक्शन चेंज हुआ है। दोस्तों इसके ऊपर मैंने अपने चैनल CS सतबीर सिंह पे डिटेल पे वीडियो बनाई हुई है इन सेक्शन कोड पे, तो आप उसे ज़रूर रेफ़र करें और सही सेक्शन के अंतर्गत ही रिटर्न फाइल करें। जैसे आपने अप्रैल मंथ में TDS काटा है तो 7 मई तक आपको जमा कराना है, तो आप टाइमली इसकी कंप्लायंस ज़रूर करें ताकि कोई पेनल्टी ना लगे, और सही सेक्शन कोड ज़रूर यूज़ करना है, क्योंकि जब आप TDS की रिटर्नें फाइल करेंगे जो कि आप अप्रैल मई और जून के लिए जुलाई में फाइल करेंगे क्वार्टर 1 की, तो उस वक्त सही सेक्शन कोड अगर आपने चूज़ किया होगा तो ही आप रिटर्न फाइल कर पाएंगे। तो ये भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट अपडेट है। और दोस्तों ITR फाइलिंग भले ही अब इनेबल नहीं हुई है लेकिन आप अपना टैक्स पहले ही कैलकुलेट कर लें, ड्राफ्ट कंप्यूटेशन बना लें। अगर उसमें टैक्स पेबल आ रहा है तो टाइमली पे कर दें, क्योंकि फिर इंटरेस्ट भी आपका जो है स्टार्ट हो जाएगा लगना हर महीने के अकॉर्डिंग। अगर आप सीनियर सिटीजन नहीं हैं तो आपको एडवांस टैक्स पे करना होता है। अगर आपकी टैक्स लायबिलिटी 10,000 से ज़्यादा है तो आप इंश्योर करें कि टाइमली टैक्स पे कर दें, और सेल्फ असेसमेंट टैक्स आपको पे करना है। इसके लिए पुराना इनकम टैक्स एक्ट ही आपको यूज़ करना है 1961, वहाँ पे जाके ही आपको चालान पे करना है। नया इनकम टैक्स एक्ट अगले साल से जो है उसके अकॉर्डिंग पेमेंट होगी, तो अभी पुराने एक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग ही आपको पेमेंट करनी है। आपका कोई क्वेश्चन हो इनकम टैक्स से रिलेटेड तो आप हमें अभी कमेंट करके पूछ सकते हैं। तो दोस्तों हम डेली आपसे अपडेट शेयर करेंगे ITR फाइलिंग से रिलेटेड और जो नए बदलाव हुए हैं उससे रिलेटेड, तो आप हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल को जरूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें, और हमारी वेबसाइट एक्सील.com पे और पे भी हम डेली अपडेट शेयर करते हैं आपसे इनकम टैक्स से रिलेटेड, और हमारे व्हाट्सएप चैनल और टेलीग्राम चैनल पे भी, तो आप उसे भी ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कर लें। तो बहुत से लोगों का क्वेश्चन हमारे पास आता है कि TDS सर्टिफिकेट जो है कब से मिलेंगे और कैसे मिलेंगे। तो दोस्तों जो TDS सर्टिफिकेट है वो आपको नए इनकम टैक्स एक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं मिलेंगे, पुराने के अकॉर्डिंग मिलेंगे अभी असेसमेंट ईयर 26-27 के लिए। फॉर्म नंबर 16 के अकॉर्डिंग सैलरी का, और अदर देन सैलरी के केस में 16A, तो 15 जून तक आपको मिलेंगे, क्योंकि 31 मई तक जो रिटर्न फाइल की जाएगी। Okay, sir, coin DCX exchange has reported virtual digital asset receipt of 86,000 as per the total sale in tax report is 86715. If a higher amount than AS is shown in ITR process be done. बिल्कुल जी, अगर आप हाई अमाउंट शो कर देंगे तो ITR प्रोसेसिंग होगी, से रोका नहीं जाएगा रोशन जी। ज़्यादा अमाउंट दिखाएंगे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। व्हाट इज़ द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन 1961 एंड 2025? कॉमन सेंस जी ने हमसे पूछा है। देखिए जो सेक्शन कोड है वो चेंज हो गए हैं, शेड्यूल चेंज हो गए हैं। हालांकि बेसिक कंसेप्ट सेम रहा है, लेकिन जो रेफरेंस आपको देनी होती है, जैसे कि जब TDS की रिटर्नें फाइल कर रही है तो सेक्शन कोड, या फिर जब आप इनकम टैक्स की रिटर्न फाइल कर रहे हैं तो जो सेक्शन कोड हैं वो चेंज हो गए हैं, तो सही सेक्शन कोड आपको यूज़ करने हैं। जैसे कि पहले 194 सेक्शन होता था नॉर्मली TDS के लिए, अब सेक्शन 393 है जिसमें कि शेड्यूल मेंशन किए गए हैं। शेड्यूल के अंदर आपको रेट दिए गए हैं। पहले हर सेक्शन अलग होता था, जैसे कमीशन के लिए 194H होता था, प्रोफेशनल के लिए सेक्शन 194J होता था, रेंट के लिए 194I होता था। तो अब एक ही सेक्शन 393 के अंतर्गत शेड्यूल दिया गया है, उसके अंदर रेट दिए गए हैं। तो इस प्रकार जो आपको कंप्लायंस करने का है वो इजी हो जाएगा। अब नए एक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग तो सिंप्लीफाई किए गए हैं बहुत से फॉर्म, हालांकि चेंजेस भी किए गए हैं। नए इनकम टैक्स एक्ट में, जिससे कि हम आपको बताते रहते हैं टाइम टू टाइम हमारे चैनल पे वीडियो पब्लिश करके, तो आप उसे जरूर रेफर कीजिएगा। सर, वाई इज देयर अ डिफरेंस ऑफ 480 इन द टैक्स रिपोर्ट? डिड कोइंडेक्स एक्सचेंज नॉट एड प्लेटफॉर्म फीस और एनीथिंग एल्स इन द टाइम ऑफ रिपोर्टिंग? Yes, this may be the case, Roshan ji. They may not have added certain amount, but you should take as per your tax report, not as per AIS, because AIS some wrong reporting may be there. So whatever you are reporting in your ITR, it should be as per actual record. Even if you have a bank certificate regarding FD interest income, you should take that and report according to that. Even if the amount may be coming higher or lower in AIS, don't bother about AIS. Take your actual record and file ITR according to that. When will the filing will start? Okay, the filing may start by the end of May, because last year also government has released the utility on 30th May only. So in this year also we are expecting that by the end of May you will be able to file ITR. But again, we recommend to file ITR only after 15th of June, because up to that date only you will be able to see your updated AIS and TIS and 26 AS on the income tax portal. So you should wait till that time. Okay, or will it be nil till 12 lakh this time? Yes, there is a basic change in rebate this year. You will not get any rebate from the short term capital gain or special rate income like online game income, cryptocurrency income. You have to pay tax on that. Suppose my total income is only 10 lakh, out of which 5 lakh is short term capital gain from share. I have to pay tax on short term capital gain. I cannot take tax rebate. On the normal income only you will be able to get tax rebate. So this is a big change that has happened, and many of the taxpayers don't know about this change. So they have to pay tax along with interest. So you have to calculate your tax in advance, so that you don't have to pay high interest rate, because every month the interest will increase. So don't wait for the ITR filing form to open. Pay your tax and you can file your ITR later on also. So how to download GST and 9 if login ID and password is dead? Okay, GST and 9, you have to reissue your login ID and password. You have to contact your jurisdictional GST officer. You have to give him an authorization letter with your new email ID and your identification, like your Aadhaar card is extra, and he will reissue the login ID and password. Roshan ji, if it is shown higher than this, like in my case it is 480, then there will be no issue. Yes, there is no issue in ITR processing. You can report more, there is no problem. If you will report less than the sale consideration, then there may be problem, but if you report more, then there is no problem. Okay. Okay, if you have any other question, you can ask me during this live session, and regarding income tax or GST. Friends, income tax, you have to file your TDS return. TDS return will be filed as per the old Income Tax Act for the quarter ending March 26. For the fourth quarter, you have to file ITR as per 1961 Income Tax Act, 26 KU or 24 KU or 27 KU, depending on salary return, non-salary or non-resident return. You are supposed to file as per old Income Tax Act only. Okay, updated ITR is valid for taking loan. Normally bank don't trust the person who file updated return, because they believe that the updated return is filed just for the purpose of taking a loan, and it is recommended that you file your ITR on time. Don't rely on updated ITR, because updated ITR is filed after the due date of filing of ITR is over. So it is just if you are filing say last 2 to 3 year updated ITR all together at the same point of time, then the bank may consider it as a risk, because you are filing return just for the purpose of taking a loan. Actually you don't have any income. So it's a risky matter. Again, there should be a gap of at least 6 months in filing your ITR. So every year you should file your ITR because it serves many purpose, like for taking a visa or for applying home loan or for taking personal loan. So you should file ITR on time. Please tell me your face. I couldn't get your answer. Okay. Okay, I couldn't get your answer, Neeraj. Okay, so please tell me you want to tell office or what do you want to ask? ओके तो दोस्तों, जिन व्यक्तियों ने अभी इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न अभी तक फाइल करने की तैयारी नहीं की है, वो अभी से अपनी जो टैक्स की कैलकुलेशन है वो कर लें, गणना कर लें। जो उनका TDS कटा है, TCS कटा है, उसका वो क्रेडिट ले सकते हैं। लेकिन अगेन ये बात ध्यान में रखनी है कि अगर आप इनकम को ऑफर नहीं कर रहे हैं टैक्स के लिए, तो उसके रिलेटेड जो TDS है, क्रेडिट है, वो भी आप क्लेम नहीं कर सकते। मान लीजिए अपने का TDS प्रॉपर्टी पर लास्ट ईयर कट गया, लेकिन रजिस्ट्री आपने इस साल कराई है 31 मार्च के बाद, तो उस केस में आपको TDS को कैरी फॉरवर्ड करना होगा। आप TDS क्रेडिट क्लेम नहीं कर सकते हैं अपनी ITR में, ये बात ध्यान में रखनी है। ओके, कैन द रिटर्न बी वेरीफाइड इवन आफ्टर 30 days विदाउट रिवीजन व्हेन द वेरिफिकेशन ऑप्शन रिमूव्ड फ्रॉम द पोर्टल? Okay, yes, you can file a return, verify the return even after 30 days. If you will verify after 30 days, then it will be considered that you are filing your ITR late, and the late filing fees will be applicable on that. Your ITR will be valid. Okay, when the filing will start, it will start at the end of the May. We are expecting May, and by the 30th of May, ITR filing may start. Sir, there is something for your face chatting. I couldn't get what you want to say regarding face chatting. I couldn't get what you want to say. Neeraj ji. Okay, please tell me, sir ji. Roshan ji, what do you want to ask? I have already replied your that question, that your ITR will be processed. There is no problem if you will show more sale consideration in cryptocurrency. Then there is no problem. In if you have a crypto profit, then you have to pay tax. If there is a loss, you cannot set off from your income. So transaction by transaction reporting has to be done in the ITR schedule that is notified by the government. So you have to take the date of purchase, date of sale, sale consideration, and amount of purchase. Only then whatever is the profit line by line, it will be taxable, and if there is any loss, it you have to ignore that. Client I did not pay any penalty but got it verified from somewhere. Client did not pay any penalty. Okay. Penalty is not required to be paid at this point of time. When you will verify the ITR, then it will be verified by the government. When the processing will be done by the CPC Bangalore, say after 6 months or 7 months, then there will be the penalty in that. So you have to wait for the intimation order. Normally ITR is processed by the end of 31st December for the assessment year 25-26. So when the processing will be done by the CPC Bangalore, at that time, at that point of time, you will get a penalty or late fee that you have to pay. Okay, is there an option to fill belated ITR without late fees of ₹1,000? No, there is no option. If your income is below say 4 lakh rupees for the current year, then you are not required to pay any late fees, even if you are filing a belated ITR by 31st December. If your income is between 4 lakh to 5 lakh, 1,000 late fees, and if your income is above 5 lakh, then you have to pay rupees 5,000 as a late fees. And you cannot ignore this, because when the processing will be done, then you have to pay this fees. Demand will be created by the CPC Bangalore. Okay, penalty will also be shown on the acknowledgement letter. No, penalty will not be shown on the acknowledgement letter. When the intimation order will be sent by the income tax department, at that point of time, they will create a demand for the late fees. Right now there will not be any penalty when you will verify it late. So intimation order under 143(3) will be issued to you by the income tax department, and at that point of time there will be no penalty. You will not be visible on your acknowledgement letter or receipt that you will download. So friends, you have the two option to file ITR. One is under the new regime, one and the other is under the old regime. And government has also changed the dates up to 31st of July. You can file your ITR for 1 or ITR 2 for salaried employee or for the capital gain cases. But you have a business income, then up to 31st August if it is not audited. And if it has to be audited by CA, then you have to file by 31st October. So this is the new change. Roshan ji, Coin DCS exchange has partnered with the CoinX, and CoinX is giving tax report in schedule video format. Can we use that? Yes, you have to use that schedule only. Schedule virtual digital asset video. You have to fill that schedule in ITR filing form. That is sufficient. Line by line, you have to consider profit. And if there is a loss also, you fill that information also in your ITR. Whether there is a profit or loss, profit will be taxable, loss will be ignored by the system. Okay, second, is it necessary to close capital gain account? Yes, if you have purchased residential property and you have invested in your capital gain account scheme, then you have to withdraw from capital gain account and have to invest in the new property, and you have to take permission from the assessing officer to close this account that you have invested as per the income tax guidelines in the new property. So the permission will be given by the jurisdictional income tax officer. So you have to friends, you have to close this account. Only when you will close this account, at that point of time the income tax officer will ask about the details, how you have applied your capital gain account, and he will give the permission. There is a separate form for taking approval from the income tax officer regarding this. Roshan ji, salary crypto in support ITR 2 form will be there, sir ji. Yes, you have to use ITR 2 form if you have a crypto currency gain or loss. And last year also many persons have used a wrong ITR form like ITR 4 to report their online game income. As a result of it, there is a demand that has been created by the income tax department, and refund has not been released. So this year, friends, you have to be very careful while selecting your correct ITR form, because if you want ITR to be correctly processed and refund is released by the income tax department, then you have to ensure that you file your ITR correctly in a correct form. So ITR 2 is a form for reporting salary income or capital gain, but if you have a business income also, you have to use ITR 3 or ITR 4 form. If ITR is filed on 44th, then up to how many lakh turnover can be shown without audit? Okay, 44 AD you want to opt. There are two limits. One is 2 crore, another one is 3 crore limit. You can opt ITR 4, but you have to continuously opt for the next 5 year also if you are filing ITR 4, and there should not be any commission income. Up to 2 crore turnover you can opt ITR 4, but if your 95% of the sales are through banking channel, then your turnover can be up to 3 crore also without audit. Okay friends, if you have any question you can ask me tomorrow. आप कल मेरे से पूछ सकते हैं अपने questions. और ओके, राजीव जी का क्वेश्चन है, सर इफ आई नॉट इन्वेस्टेड कैपिटल गेन अकाउंट मनी इन प्रॉपर्टी, देन हाउ मेनी टैक्स आई हैव टू पे? Okay, there are the two viewpoint, Rajiv ji, on this. If you sell a land or build plot and you have to invest in a say residential property, if you cannot invest within due date, that is up to the date of filing of ITR, then you have to deposit in capital gain account scheme. Otherwise you have to pay a long term capital gain tax, which is normally 12.5% of the capital gain. But there are other view also that even though the due date is over, but you have invested in the new residential house property, even then you can claim exemption from capital gain tax. There are various judgments of a high court that consider that it is only a procedural requirement to deposit in capital gain account scheme. If you have invested in your residential property, then you are not supposed to invest in capital gain account scheme. Okay, okay, 12.5% is the long-term capital gain tax that you have to pay. What data should be entered in the balance sheet? Okay, there are certain mandatory field in case of ITR 4, like you have to enter your cash in hand, you have to enter your Sunday debtor, Sunday creditor, inventory. Other field are not mandatory, so you can skip those field. Current DCX exchange which provides tax report does not provide scheduled VDA format. For this we are using paid service like for tax report. Okay, Roshan ji, there are many companies that are providing this service, so you can use this tax report. There is no issue in that report. You can use that. We are also using this kind of platform for generating tax report in case of cryptocurrency, so there is no issue, you can use that. Okay friends, good night and bye. If you have any question, you can ask me tomorrow. Hope this channel is useful for your income tax related questions, and we will be able to solve your queries. So you can join us tomorrow at 8 p.m. and if you have any question, you can comment us on our channel also. Okay, thank you friends, good night and bye.